Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Barely Necessities. That's laughingplace.com's live Disney merchandise show. We talk about all kinds of merchandise available, Shop Disney and elsewhere from the Disney universe, Star Wars, Marvel, etc. And with me, as always, is my co-host here, Rebekah Burbank, our site manager. How you doing, Rebekah?
I'm good, but it is raining really hard right now, and we're about to go into a really cold week. So I'm missing I'm missing the Florida sunshine.
Yeah, well, I just got back. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned my name. My name is Rebekah Mosley. I'm the co-founder here at Laughing Place, and I just got back from Florida, where it was a balmy 30 something. Frequently, I actually had to wipe ice off of my windshield before heading to the airport. Believe it or not.
Oh my goodness.
It
Okay,
was
then I guess I don't miss the Florida sunshine.
it wasn't quite as warm as I'm used to when I take my Florida trips, but it was still fun. I had a really sweet time. I wanted to share just a little bit of the fun that I did have during that. Okay, my screen just went blank.
Oh no.
Ah, there we go. I don't know why though. Okay,
I
let me
gotta
see.
love technology.
Are
We're
you
live, folks, as you can tell.
are you still able to see and hear me, Becca?
I can hear you and see you. Everything's perfect, and I see pictures.
Okay, well, here's some items. I went to Epcot while I was there, and one of the things that really struck me walking around World Showcase was the variety of like Disney related product that are kind of a international flavor. Over
Mhm.
in Norway, they had these ears. In Germany, I found this little hat with Mickey and his lederhosen. Over in Canada, they had some hockey pucks with Mickey Mouse ears. And let me know if I disappear, Becca, because I have nothing in front of me. I'm operating from
Okay.
behind right
No,
now.
you're doing good. I can see that I've got the hockey pucks right now, so with
Okay.
the flag.
And it was the Festival of the Arts
Mhm.
celebration. This was an area where they would give you a little square of color, and you were able to decorate it yourself. And then once all together, it was this beautiful mosaic of their of kind of the host of the festival, the arts, Mr. Creativity himself, Figment, right? Figment of the
Yes.
imagination. And they allow you to jump into epic paintings as well. Here's my
Mhm.
pal Anita, her husband Gary. We joined Washington crossing the Delaware, doing our best to indicate that, yeah, I think it was warmer crossing the Delaware than it was in Florida on this
You look
particular
pretty
day.
cold in that picture.
Yeah, I took off my jacket for a moment for this one. Also, during the festival, they have lots of different artist booths. This is Disney design artist Alex Mayer, good friend of mine, known him for a long time, and I actually picked up his piece while I was there. This is by Alex. Is it on screen, Becca? You'll have to help me if
Yes.
it's not.
Yes, I can see it. Yep.
Okay, and this is the same as the Cinderella fountain right there at Magic Kingdom, right? She's
Yes.
seated. She has the birds and a little mice friend. So yeah, so I picked this up from Alex and then was able to get him to sign it right there.
Oh,
So
that's so cool.
it was really fun. I had a great time during the trip. Also spotted this. It's a $40 kit, and it's got the celebration uh, um, visual
Mhm. The
logo on it,
castle, yeah, the logo, all that fun stuff.
and it comes with a facial cleanser and a facial moisturizer.
Very
And
nice.
yeah, I found this at the old Key West Resort. It's not something that I'd seen on Shop Disney yet, but wanted to make people aware of it. If you're heading to Disney, you may want to set aside a little bit of your budget for that. But now we're going to get into the list of items that Becca has gathered. Always on Laughing Place, we publish articles pretty much daily, sometimes
Mhm.
several times a day, focusing on a variety of merchandise. And where are we starting off today, Becca?
We have a new Disney dress shop Tiana dress, and this, I think, is my favorite of any of the dress shop collection that they've released so far. So this is actually on my wish list. I will probably acquire it at some point, but it's really, really beautiful. You can see there in the picture, we've got a nice navy top, and then it does this ombre color. There's the pattern that features like lily pads, and it has Tiana's crown. There's her name on the back over the right shoulder blade. And I'm surprised, not surprised. I like that it's like a modest dress as well. Not that the others aren't modest, but I feel like, I don't know, it's very classy. So this is $128. It just arrived on Shop Disney. I believe all the sizes are still available. And I like that it's Princess and the Frog without, screaming Princess and the Frog. And then we also, yeah,
go ahead, Bekah. I was just gonna text over to my husband with tech support real quick while you're talking about this next item.
Sure. The Disney Designer Collection is back with another doll. Then this arrived today. This is Tiana. She's the 5th doll in the collection, and she's designed by I can't say her name. I'm gonna mess it up. Anyway, the designer who created this doll, she has a passion for cooking just like Tiana. So that's kind of fun.
I'm inclined to think her name is Lonnie King.
Lonnie? Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm looking at the
sorry, I'm popping up the wrong image.
No, you're fine. So let's
I see you again.
Yay.
You're back.
I didn't realize I disappeared.
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't see anybody. Nikki B, gorgeous. I'm not sure if you're talking about the litho, the dress, or the doll, but all three of them are amazing. So yeah, the Tiana doll, this is part of that continuing collector's edition. So far we've seen Jasmine, we've seen Ariel. Is this the third? Hey GB, I've got screens now, so thank you for jumping in. I see you down there.
We also have had Pocahontas and we've had Mulan. So this is Tiana's the 5th, and they've now added on the Disney Designer Collection page that Snow White will be coming and Belle. So we know there's 15 dolls and they're going to get around to all the princesses, but yeah, it's kind of an exciting collection.
Yeah, really beautiful. And these are priced around 129.
129. 430 by the time minus a penny. So
continuing with the Disney collectible items, they've actually they've got this Bluetooth enabled train from Lionel that's in celebration of Walt Disney World's 50th, and it's an O gauge train. So if you're somebody who already has a set, you know now you know what kind of scale you're looking at with this train, and it has 5 train pieces. It comes with a locomotive, a tender, a boxcar, and a caboose. And once again, it is a Lionel Train item, and it is retailing for $500. So it is not inexpensive.
I like that it's a full set, that it comes with the track. My dad had trains for a while when I was growing up. I don't remember what gauge they were, but I don't remember anything being quite this expensive.
Yeah, no, I agree. And this one also is illuminated, and with the new Lionel Bluetooth app, you can actually voice control it as well through that app. So you're dealing with a little different. I didn't look, and I should have, but I didn't look to see how this compares kind of traditionally with Lionel sets. Like how much of a premium are you looking at, because it is this limited Disney celebration item, because there's always Lionel as a brand in general is a kind of a higher cost train set. And so then you add on that Disney label. So, but yeah, no, 500 to me, that's not necessarily what I'm going to be giving to my 8-year-old to play with.
Right.
So more like I think I have to imagine that there's some disappointment that this wasn't arriving in time for people to kind of put it under the Christmas tree.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that too.
That's really how this item strikes me as something that people would have splurged on to travel around the Christmas tree. It also has sounds like whistles and whatnot as well, baked into that Bluetooth capability. continuing with merchandise, we've got some new items from.
Yeah, right?
Donna wants it. Yeah, no, I agree. I love it. Actually, by the way, while I was at Disney World, I spotted a more traditional train set. It was not nearly this price range, and it was, like I say, a more traditional train set. The classic look of the locomotive, not this purple scheme and everything. And I'm going to actually be asking one of our teammates to get us a little bit more information on that if we don't already have it at Laughing Place, because I wasn't able to stop and kind of gather up that data myself, but I did see it there, and we'll bring you more information as we can right here at Laughing Place. But over at BaubleBar, Bekah, they've got some new Toy Story merchandise.
Yeah, this is perfect, I think, for Valentine's Day, whether you're actually celebrating with a sweetheart or with a friend, because you've got a friend in me. It's all about pals, right? And toys. Yeah, we got mostly earrings and Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. So it's kind of these like mix and match earrings, or mismatched, if you will. So you can have a little bit of fun with the characters and represent everybody instead of just one.
And once again, these Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head ones, they are a nice large size.
Yes.
While the ones that we featured earlier, the Woody,
Woody,
just a smaller post.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Even here you can see Slinky Dog for a multiple pierced ear. It's more of a post size as opposed to the large Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. So a variety of sizes over there at BaubleBar. Oh, they've even got this ring stack, Bekah.
Yes. So that's a 7-piece ring stack, and you can mix it around if you want, but that's what it's supposed to look like all together. And I really like this. I love the bright pink ears, I think, and the blue shoes. Those are jumping out at me the most. But
it's really adorable, that nice little derby hat there.
Yeah. Yeah, and I could see where you might even want to split and take half with, like, if you were sharing with a friend or, somebody, like you wear this half of Mr. Potato Head, I'll wear the other half.
Have a little bit of fun with it.
Yeah.
Over at Target, the Proud Family, the new Louder and Prouder Proud Family is making its way via Funko.
Mm-hmm. So as you see there, Funko tweeted that they're available now on Target. And when I've tried a couple times already, it shows coming soon. So the products are on Target, but you can't purchase them yet. But yes, we've got the 6 pops there. The parents, I think is it Oliver and I forget the wife's name, Trudy, I believe. They're a 2-pack. And then Sugar Mama comes with little dog Puff. And then then you've got the other individuals. I think they're all around $11.99, and the 2-pack is a little bit more than that. So, yeah, the show launches on Disney Plus on the 23rd, right?
And they've also got a variety of backpack and coin purse and various other items in celebration of this new show's arrival, and later this month. So right on, is that a Disney Plus?
Yes.
Okay. I thought so, but I couldn't remember for sure for a moment. Let's see. What else do we have, Bekah? We are popping over to the Marvel Universe.
Mm-hmm. We have Kate Bishop. This special edition doll is on Shop Disney now. And being that she's special edition and not limited, this one is a little bit friendlier for the price range. This is $49.99. But yeah, she comes with a couple accessories there and her jacket, and she looks just like she did in the series. So I think that's kind of fun.
And they've also got a variety of other items that you've thrown into an article you're calling the Marvel Grab Bag, various T-shirts and other items there. Bekah, I'll let you talk about these.
Sure. Yes. Shop Disney dropped a whole bunch of Spider-Man No Way Home T-shirts and some Hawkeye T-shirts as well, and just kind of fun for the fan. I put in the article that we're still coming off of the high that was December, and actually all of last year with just the influx of Marvel content. So there's a lot of stuff that's fun there. Yeah, we've got a figure with a Diamond Select figure. with Hawkeye and the little dog Lucky. So kind of fun. And yeah, if you want to play at home, practice your archery skills. There we go.
And they've got items that reference little moments in these programs, like this Trust a Bro moving
Mhm.
company tee, or you've got just your basic, Hawkeye logo sweatshirt. So a variety of items. Becca's collected them up in the Marvel grab bag piece on Laughing Place, and that link will be down
Yes.
below.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Coming soon is the Galactic Starcruiser, and they're beginning to help you get ready for that over at Shop Disney with a variety of wardrobe. And they popped up today over on Shop Disney, and they're available to you if you have your reservation, because it's linked to the email account that your reservation was made under. Some of the items that we've seen, the Princess Leia dress, this one's for kids, but they did offer it also for adults. There's the captain's jacket.
Again, that's for kids, but I feel like I would wear that.
Yeah, I know. This one they didn't have offered as for kids size for adults right now, but I'm hoping that that's just something where we'll see it come soon. They've got what they label the formal tunic. For this is for adults. A long lined tunic. I liked how your husband referred to this as if I was going to the Galactic Starcruiser and cosplaying as Loki.
Right? Yeah. This is supposed to be Bail Organa's security aid. And so it's not quite something Bail wore, but but yes, it does. I think it does have that like Loki vibe to it. Absolutely. So yeah.
And then earlier today, they actually had Amidala misspelled here. I'm glad to see that that's been corrected now on this beautiful cloak that we had first seen during the D23 Destination D23 back in November. Ashley Eckstein had been wearing this beautiful cloak. And so this is once again a Galactic Starcruiser exclusive. The description says reference to her Phantom Menace, but I think it was in Attack of the Clones that we spotted this one. And I'm also skeptical of where they say this particular piece was inspired. They bring out some Dryden Voss, the yacht. From that. And first off, it said as seen in Rogue One, but I'm pretty sure that Dryden Voss's yacht is something that we would have seen in Solo. But for me, this piece, to me, I jumped to that moment we had of Rey, seemingly dark side Rey, the kind of the Palpatine Rey.
Yes.
That's where my mind went when this first popped up on the screen for me. I really do like this piece.
I do too. I know what's like. I feel like I'm aligned more with the light side, or I would naturally be like, the Jedi, the New Republic, all that. But my goodness, some of these like dark side-esque clothes are very appealing.
I think it's the fact that it is a V-neck, so it's like a modest neckline in reality, but that plunging cowl
that's true.
Gives that play of kind of a more sexy V-neck.
Yeah,
which I myself am not adventurous enough to go with, but it kind of evokes that.
I see that.
I really like the silver on the shoulders and the waist. I don't know. I just, like I say, it really popped out at me as I was like, I could do this. I could wear this.
Right. Yeah. Are you going? Do you have a voyage planned?
I don't, because honestly, I'll be honest, Becca, this is like my least favorite. I don't even like dinner theater where there's a possibility they're going to call me out of the audience. So I'm very timid about the notion of kind of that immersive where I'm supposed to be part of the show. So I'm kind of waiting to see, because right now I think a lot of it, it's expensive.
Yes.
And part of the reason it's expensive is because people want to be that totally immersed, and that's just not my cup of tea. So I'm more inclined to a cruise. If I'm going to spend that much money on vacation, I'll take an
Yes.
actual cruise as opposed to one where I'm supposed to be part of the show.
Okay. I get that. I get that.
Hey, Jeffrey's back. How you doing? Cold and rainy, huh?
Yes, same here.
Ugh. Oh man. And see, Donna's with me. It's expensive, and we don't want to work. We want the show to happen over there. Did you try? Gio says he tried to get one of those Star Wars outfits. Yeah, some of the sizes did sell quite quickly. I noticed that with the Leia dress.
The Leia one, yeah.
That the numbers really seem to decline on that pretty quickly within certain of the sizes. But as you can see here, only XL is taken from the Galactic Starcruiser black dress with hood. So they also offer things like a mechanic jumpsuit for kids. I'm hoping we'll see more of this kind of stuff also pop up for adults. Stuff that is more a little bit more role specific than the others, which are just kind of, for me, like generic Star Wars person.
Right.
Continuing in the world of Star Wars, Herschel has unveiled a line of Ahsoka backpacks and
like a hip pack, a lunch box. And I think this is an online exclusive, so that you won't find these in stores anywhere. This is just through the Herschel website. But I like it. They say that it's inspired by her appearance in The Mandalorian, and as you can see, there's some Grogu element, or not Grogu elements, but definitely looks like that. But I like this is supposed to be like her tunic, and I think it's really neat that when you open it, then you really get the full Ahsoka, I guess experience.
Yeah, no, the familiar blue and white stripes, and then that flash of orange. This is kind of the colors that we think of when we think of Ahsoka, but like you say, externally, it's reflective of that stunning tunic that she was wearing in The Mandalorian when she first meets Grogu and Mando. So these are all over at Herschel. These are online exclusive, and you can find more about it in the link below.
Yep.
And this week, Chapter 5, Book of Boba Fett. Oh man, can I just say this was my favorite of all of the Boba Fett episodes.
I know. I was so close to being on Who's the Boss to talk about the best episode. I missed it by a week.
I was on vacation. I didn't get to talk about it with Mike. However, I'm already counting down to tonight's episode. So I cannot wait. It's Dave Filoni, as I understand, is the writer on this one. So I'm sure it's going to be some more epic adventure. I don't know whether or not I want to see Grogu again.
I know. I feel the same way.
I'm really hoping for some more bounty hunters. I want to have a webcam set up on my friend and co-host Mike Celestino, because if Bosk appears, I could only imagine what it will look like in the Celestino house.
Right.
So we shall see. I myself am hoping that perhaps we'll see Cad Bane in kind of that live action realization. So much, I don't know, so many different ways that this can go. I am very, very eager to see kind of what do they have. Where are they going to take us next? What is the next step in the Book of Boba? But focusing on last week's fun, we had the Armorer. So you'll have that featured in a pullover hoodie over on Amazon, as well as the Pelly's spaceport. So I like
with the what is it? Naboo, yes. I know this is terrible. I'm thinking palace guards. I'm thinking royal guards. It was a royal guard ship or something.
Yeah, I just like to call it a Naboo speedster. So I just call it what I want.
Didn't Anakin actually ride in one of those? Didn't he save the day as a kid in something like that?
That's my memory, but I leave that kind of specific data to Celestino.
I know Mike's probably screaming right now, oh my goodness.
I know, right? I don't have that data all locked away in the same way that Mike does. But yeah, that's what it triggered in me. So perhaps since we both think that, perhaps we're right. Also continuing in kind of that Western theme, right? You've got this beautiful poster artwork for this T-shirt of Din Djarin, featured there, giving that ship a spin. Oh, see, Gio's going to come in. There you go.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, that's what all right. My memory serves me. I like with the shirt that you have there, they have all the different colors. I think the brown looks the best. Like that actually really, really works, I think.
Oh, see, it's a Starfighter. I like Speedster better, but okay, we'll go with Starfighter. Okay. Nomenclature is important.
It is. It is. I love how I'm like, oh, it's this, it's that. But when it's something that I'm very specific about, you really want everybody else to know how to pronounce it or spell it or whatever.
Hey, I've still got a husband who wants to pretend that Daggett, which by the way is spelled wrong here, but that somehow that's supposed to be in the Star Wars universe. I keep trying to explain to him that is a Galactica reference, but it's a losing battle. So, I'm only going to fight so hard. And of course, Rock'em Socks can't not have new socks for a new chapter of Book of Boba Fett, and this one features the dark saber, which, oh man, was the dark saber so cool.
I know, this whole episode was so
I loved that whole sequence with the don't fight it. You have to be at one with the saber. Oh man. Oh, there was so much I wanted to talk about with Mike last week, and I was in Florida.
I know.
It was killing me. Oh, but right now we're supposed to be talking about Disney merchandise, and we made it through. I know my husband filled in for me. We made it through Becca's list, and there's going to be those links below if you want to know more about anything we just talked. If you're just joining us, we've been talking about the Princess Tiana collector's doll, the new dress from Shop Disney, the various Galactic Starcruiser merchandise, just lots and lots of Disney and Marvel and Star Wars merchandise. Those links will be down below. If you click through on those links, many cases it's an affiliate link, so we do receive a small portion of that. No additional cost to you, but it does help keep Laughing Place funded, and we appreciate very much your support whenever possible to click through on those links. But now we come to the fun part for me. I have a good time creating this list. It's time for our Sensational 7. And let me see where my link is. There it is. And this week, inspired by the collectible doll and the dress, I decided to focus on some of the Tiana merchandise that's out there. As always, the Sensational 7 is a list of items kind of loosely inspired by the various personalities and interests of the 7 dwarfs. And I'm going to start off with Sleepy. This beautiful Giclée by Heather Edwards is called Dig a Little Deeper. And it's Tiana with her beignets. To me, I start off with Sleepy. And by the way, the dwarfs are Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful, and Doc. That's the order in which I'll focus. And Sleepy, this one for me, I was thinking this would be beautiful to hang in my bedroom. Kind of one of those inspirational pieces, kind of drift off to sleep pieces. One of those that remind you to, to focus on your dreams and really work to achieve them. So, I was kind of in a dreamy, sleepy kind of frame of mind when picking up this. How beautiful is this?
It is. It's really pretty. I even like the lily pads there in the top left corner that, just how it all blends together.
I feel like she's about to just turn her head and have a conversation with me.
Yes.
I love this piece. For Happy, I thought, well, maybe the collector's doll inspired you to remember a little girl in your life, and perhaps the collector's doll, not necessarily what you pick up for them. Here's Tiana. A beautiful ballet dress, got that lily pad look. You've got Prince Naveen the Frog right there beside her. And you've also got her bright yellow kind of Tiana place kitchen cooking up the beignets outfit over there as well. So, have a little bit of fun, playing out your Princess Tiana dreams. For grumpy, I always say a little bit of caffeine can keep the grumpy away. Here you've got Tiana chit-chatting with her princess friends, whether it's Rapunzel, Cinderella, Jasmine, etc. This is over at Box Lunch. It's a gold etched camphor mug. For Dopey, I like to think of Dopey with the gems in his eyes. So I like to try and focus on something that sparkles. And over at Enchanted Disney Fine Jewelry, you will find amazing sparkles celebrating Princess Tiana. And in this case, I'm focusing on a necklace. It has a green amethyst in the center of the bloom, and it is surrounded by just about 10 carats in weight of diamonds. It is actually a piece that retails for $21,500.
Wow.
This is a very fine piece of art jewelry here from Enchanted Disney. They have a wide collection of jewelry celebrating and inspired by the princesses. You can find pieces in the range of several $100s all the way up to, as you see here, and beyond this 21,005. So just really beautiful pieces over there at Enchanted Fine Jewelry. Continuing, let's see, Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy. You got to keep the chill away. Grab a sweatshirt. This one says Tiana. It's got the water lily. My dream starts with me. I love the idea that and hang on, I got to answer my husband. Yes. Yes. I really do like it. Okay, so the sweatshirt, my dream starts with me. It's really, I love the sentiment behind this. Very much reminds me of Tiana herself, right? She goes out there, she makes her dream happen, and great inspiration to all of us from that fairy tale story. After Sneezy, we've got Bashful, maybe something a little bit more subtle. This is a gold and green palm beanie. The palm actually can pop off. You don't have to have that little poof on top if you don't want. Tiana celebrated in the crowned frog right there in the front. This is from Love Your Melon. So beautiful. Like I say, the green, the gold in it should cause it to sparkle just a little bit. So it's got a little bit of that dazzle to it. And finally, we've got Doc. And I thought we'd go classic. Doc, I think of as the classic dwarf. So we've got Tiana looking over her shoulder with a little bit of fabulous highlighted there. So, you know.
I love the little pop of green too.
Yeah.
In her crown.
And I think she's got a nice little smile there. Like she's not that she's up to something in like a troublesome way, but that she's not resting. She's got stuff on her mind and she's making it happen. Also want to remind you that over at Shop Disney, you can get Tiana branded the gift cards if you have a friend or a young one who's going on a Disney trip and you want to give them a gift card. They do have ones that feature Tiana, so you can pick those up over at Shop Disney as well. Let's see. Right now, our very own Mike Celestino is at Disneyland, and he spotted this Magic Key thermal tumbler. So if you are a Magic Key over at Disneyland, you can stop by and you can pick up one of these. It's $14.79. It comes with a choice of fountain beverage with purchase. That's over there at the Disneyland Resort at several locations around the resort. And tonight is Sweethearts Night. So if you follow Laughing Place all throughout this evening, you're going to be seeing highlights of Sweethearts Night at Disneyland. And we will have more coverage of that on Laughing Place, tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned. In talking about staying tuned, I'm going to throw it to Bekah so she can let you know all the things that we didn't talk about today.
I know, and I think there's even more, but we've got our shopping list here today. They have some new like 90s style tie-dye Disney animal sweatshirts on Shop Disney. So you've got like Oliver from Oliver and Company and Pegasus, and I can't even think of the others right now, but there's a few of them. Oh, there's Bruni, and the Bruni one is really cute because it's both. He's blue on the front and then he's red on the back. So he's sweet and feisty. It's really cute. And they also have either Disneyland or Walt Disney World across the back. So some fun there. We've talked a lot about Star Wars today. There's also a Star Wars Saga Spirit jersey that says "a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away"
Oh, it's
across
so
the
cool.
back. Yeah, and the original Star Wars logo on the chest. So it's pretty awesome. There's some Kid Robot has some new Disney figures. So you've got Mickey and Minnie in this very cute artistic style, and there's like the Alice in Wonderland, the White Rabbit. So some fun new options for you if you're a collector. And coming on February 7th, the anniversary plush VHS plush and pin series is returning with, I think, 5 or 6 new characters. So the only one we know is Winnie the Pooh, but more will be available. Yeah. And then Funko Pops with Purpose, those will be coming in April as part of the World Wish Day. So it's Make-A-Wish and Funko have teamed up to have some Disney themed pops that have this really pretty blue metallic color, and you're supporting a good cause. And then we've got Fig Pin, the 3-inch pins. There's some new Mandalorian pins on Entertainment Earth. And then finally, if you are looking to continue your collectible key set or collectible key collection, we've got Mickey and Minnie Valentine's Day set. So two of those on Shop Disney. I think it's $19.99, Mickey and Minnie. So lots of fun.
Oh, and Jeffrey says there's some new Figment and Orange Bird Fig pins coming soon. I'm sure Becca's right on top of that, and we'll have more information about that here on Laughing Place. Tomorrow, Laughing Place is going to be coming to you live from inside Walt Disney World. I think we're going to be walking around Epcot in celebration of some historic memories from that park. So be sure to like and subscribe. If you subscribe to the stream, you'll be notified whenever we go live, and we do go live frequently from inside Walt Disney World, as well as we have various studio shows like the one you're watching now, talking about Disney merchandise. We also feature ones about Star Wars, Marvel. The earnings call is going to be happening soon, and we will be here to talk about kind of what that means to you as a Disney fan. What do all these numbers that you're seeing on CNBC, all these economic articles, if that matters to you if you're a Disney shareholder, but if you're not, what does it mean to you? So we'll be talking a little bit about that right here on this YouTube channel. So subscribe and you'll find out about that. Tonight on this channel is Disney Trivia Live. We have 2 contests at 7:30. The first one is National Snack Food Month, and the second is National Weddings Month. So as Donna and Gio are letting us know, that's tonight, Disney Trivia Live at 7:30, hosted by my son Doobie and my husband Doobie and our son Gideon. So looking forward, hope you can join us for that, a chance to go head-to-head against fellow Disney fans in a lighthearted Disney trivia contest. If you come in first, we'll send you a magnet. So there you go.
They're pretty cool magnets.
And as a reminder, we're here Tuesdays at 4 o'clock Pacific, right here. Barely Necessities, a live talk about all things Disney merchandise with Rebekah,
Yes.
Disney site, our Laughing Place site manager, always at the ready and staying on top of all things Disney all the time. We have a lot of fun around here at Laughing Place, doing our best to keep you informed on what the Disney company is up to as it gets larger and larger and larger. But it keeps us really, really busy, doesn't it, Becca?
Oh, yes, it does.
So I want to thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Becca, for gathering up all these merchandise items. And we look forward to seeing you all again next week. Bye.
Yeah, we'll be here.